So almost a month after being placed on what was called the red list, it has been lifted against South Africa from the United Kingdom. 11 other countries also going to have their names removed from this list. So how damaging was it? Can we actually recover from this? Let's speak to one of the experts, Otto de Vries, CEO of the Association of Southern African Travel Agents, joining us yet again. Hello to you, Otto. Thanks for your time. So I know it's a bit late into December. Many people would have cancelled plans, but do you think we can still recover?
Good morning. Look, I think there's a few things we need to just sort of separate here. I think first and foremost, it's good news that our efforts and our lobbying and our persistence in removing what was really a very destructive and a blunt instrument, as my colleague David Frost described it, to try and mitigate the risk of the spread of Omicron. Has resulted in, an outcome that we're obviously very, very pleased about. Having said that, we mustn't underestimate the damage that's been done, not only in terms of the last 3 weeks, but forward bookings as well. And this is only the red list for the UK. For me, what's now more important is how quickly will other countries choose to respond, lifting their travel bans. They were incredibly quick in following the UK's steps 3 weeks ago. I'm hopeful and optimistic that common sense will prevail and that those travel bans will be lifted shortly too, if there's going to be anything left to salvage.
I was about to talk to you about the salvaging of this. So when it comes to travel agents, they had to deal with, I'm sure, thousands, perhaps tens of thousands of cancellations. How does an organisation such as yours then try and get all those clients to come back to South Africa?
Well, look, I think you're absolutely right. There's a reputational damage that has been done, which is going to take a very long time. But it's such a fast-moving target, isn't it? And the news cycles shift so quickly that I think those that really had or wanted to or intended to travel to South Africa will continue to do so. But of course, it's all about the timing now, isn't it?
Timing as well from the point of view of the recovery of something like this as well. I mean, how quickly do you get the sense, Otto, that we're going to be able to get more flights in? Obviously, the UK would have reacted very, very quickly, but it's not just the UK. That's one of our main sources of international tourism, is it? It's going to be, as you say, this PR fallout. A lot of people are going to be worried about coming here because we seem to be very helter-skelter, if you will, about lockdowns.
Well, look, I think the issue of lockdowns is problematic across the globe, and it's not unique. I think, in fact, our government has been extremely consistent in its application. My apologies, I have a puppy barking outside. I think we are getting used to these changes that happen so rapidly, and it's not like we haven't been here before. The real challenge, of course, is, yes, re-establishing that infrastructure and getting things going. It doesn't happen overnight. There are a lot of logistical challenges that come with it. We are going to need a couple of days just to see how this unpacks from the UK. But obviously, the other markets that are remaining closed will continue to create a limited number of options for us in the short term.
Yeah, Otto, I'm going to appreciate it as well. Clearly, your little puppy in the background. Very excited as well that tourists are coming back, wants to get a word in as well. Always good to speak to you. I appreciate the time. Otto de Vries, CEO of the Association of Southern African Travel Agents. Too little, too late. Right now, we'll take whatever we can get. It was unfortunate, it was unlucky, it was unnecessary, but at least we're getting some flights back from today.